I mean, I think it's fair to say that the tenor of your book is kind of cautiously optimistic, that you still have faith in America, you still have faith in the vitality of liberalism. But what does it say? I mean, talking about Trump, what does it say that he is neck and neck with Biden after having been indicted on so many criminal counts, 91, after having been impeached twice, and after having, come out as such a clear uh, uh, opponent of our liberal constitutional system, somebody, as you say, who incited an insurrection, and he could very well win the presidency. So why, despite that, do you still have kind of confidence in liberal democracy?
Look, you're asking a very tough question because I've always assumed that Trump and Trumpism was a kind of phase that would pass, and it's not passing. And it's, to me, at some level, I have to confess, kind of unfathomable because it's not even really a political movement. It's a cult. It's a personality cult. Look at the last National Republican National Convention in 2020. There was no party platform. The party platform was a paragraph that said, whatever Donald Trump says is the Republican Party platform, that is our party platform. First time in history. There, there was not a single former Republican presidential nominee or president even invited to the convention. And instead, five members of the Trump family were given primetime speaking slots. This is a cult. This is a party cult. I mean, a family cult, not a party. So the fact that it endures, the fact that anything he says, no matter how untruthful, kind of gains traction with his flock. The fact that Truth Social, this company he started, everybody's buying a piece of it. All his followers are buying a piece of it, even though it has $3 million in revenues. I mean, it's just crazy. The company is worth $8 billion with $3 million in revenue, so it has a price to sales ratio of 2,000. When you compare it to its competitors, their price to sales ratios are something in the range of 10 and 15. So there's something going on here that obviously we're all not understanding. But I would say it is this deep cultural sense of unease with the world we're going into, a multicultural world in which women have rights, in which gay people's identities are openly, not just tolerated but celebrated. A world of open technology, with much greater trade with other countries. It's all that stuff, as Tony Blair said, all that openness leaves a lot of people saying, I want to shut it all down. Stop the world. I want to get off. And what Trump promises them is that he is going to take them back, to some kind of mythical period. I assume some version of the 1950s, where America was more stable, more white, more male dominated. It's all a fantasy, of course, but that seems to be the one people prefer to a reality that I think is actually quite amazing. America today, to me, the most interesting thing is they think of themselves as a party of patriotism, and they hate everything about modern America. And I think I look at modern America, and I think it's an amazing place.